Hi guys, it's Nevada. Welcome back to my channel. So I've gotten an overwhelming response about how I make my facial oil and what I put in it, how I use it. So mine just ran out, luckily enough, so it's about time for me to create a new stash. So I figured I'll just tape it for you guys and you know, what better way to show you guys than to just make it in front of you. So for your own do-it-yourself facial oil, you're gonna need about 3 oils, and I will go over just what you need in just a little bit. And you're also gonna need a, little dropper bottle or something to hold your oil in. So my dropper bottle is nothing special, it's just something I got from Whole Foods. It's about $3 or $4, something like that. It's a glass bottle, so it looks a lot fancier than it actually is. Moving on to your oils, you're gonna need about 3 different oils. The main one that you're gonna be using is called a base or carrier oil, and this is the one that you actually just begin with, and this is what you're gonna fill your bottle up with the most. It's the main ingredient, and you're gonna blend it in with the other 2. So the base oil that I'm gonna be using is argan oil. Now, argan oil is really good for dry skin, aging skin, oily skin, yes, oily skin, normal skin, and even acne-prone skin. It's just all around amazing for your skin. It's so nourishing, so moisturizing, and it helps balance out your skin tone so you're not overly dry or overly oily. The argan oil that I have is from a company called Pura D'Or. You might already know them from their shampoo and conditioner because they are widely sold on Amazon.com, and they're so good for making your hair thicker, for making sure that you're not losing hair, and all that good stuff. Their shampoo actually has argan oil in it, which is why I think it's such a benefit. They did send me their shampoo and conditioner to review, and I requested them personally to have some argan oil and rosehip seed oil because you guys know how much I love my facial oils. But in any case, I'm using argan oil as my base oil, so this is what's going to take up the majority of my dropper bottle. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start to mix it in. So you want your base oil, in my case argan oil, to make about 2/3 of your oil. So I'm just gonna go a little bit under the halfway mark of this bottle because I don't wanna go more than 1 ounce with my total oil supply. The next oil that you're gonna wanna use in your facial oil is basically just kind of an extra oil. Mixing together different oils really does give you all the added benefits of every oil that you're using because they're all so multivariate and they all have great benefits for your skin. I'm gonna be using rosehip seed oil, and this is just known for its anti-aging abilities and for tightening your skin. Not that I'm aging or I need my skin to be tightened, but it's just a really good preventative too, just to prevent wrinkles and to prevent sagging, all that kind of good stuff. If you're getting a rosehip seed oil that is clear or doesn't have a funky smell, then it's probably not as pure as you want it to be. So definitely make sure that you're getting the right organic, natural types of oil, and I highly suggest Pura D'Or for those oils because they just have a really nice quality to them. Disclaimer, it smells horrible. And that's when you know it's good and that it's natural and it's organic, but it really does have a terrible, stinky, old fish and musty, haven't taken your garbage out smell. It is really bad, but it does go away, and you can use other oils to mask the smell, although it won't get rid of it completely, but trust me, it is worth it to just get used to it because it is really good for your skin. So my rosehip seed oil comes in a little squirt bottle, and I'm gonna add it into my facial oil. Your nourishing oil, you really don't need to put that much in. I'm probably just going to kind of layer off the argan oil with this. If I put 2/3 of argan oil in, this is probably going to be less than 1/3 easily. Number 3 is an essential oil, and again, this is up to you. It does add amazing benefits to your skin, and essential oils smell absolutely wonderful. I highly suggest that if you're using rosehip seed oil, you add an essential oil because, you need to cover up that smell. There are so many essential oils you can pick from. My absolute favorite is lavender, but I used up my lavender already, so I'm gonna be using something different today. Today I'm gonna be using chamomile essential oil, and again, this is just something I got from Whole Foods. Chamomile is, and this is Roman chamomile by the way, but it's amazing for healing and soothing your skin, and this is just really good for all skin types. And because these are essential oils, yes, they do give a little bit of a skin benefit, but you don't wanna use this excessively. It's very strong, very potent, so you want to make sure that it's really diluted. What you should try to do with your essential oil is after every drop, just shake it and smell it and see how much you can really detect the essential oil. You should definitely be able to smell it, but only very slightly. It shouldn't be overpowering, because if you can smell it too strongly, then it's not diluted enough and it's probably not going to give your skin the same kind of benefits. It might even cause more harm. So what I do is I just add a few drops and I make sure to smell it in between drops just to make sure that I'm not adding too much. So that's pretty much it. Your oil is done, and you can use this whenever you want, essentially. Using oils on your face about twice a day is really good for your skin. This combination of oil is going to be really good for dry skin, normal skin, oily skin, for aging skin, acne-prone skin. You name it, this oil is going to change your life. So don't mind my hair or my face. I just took my makeup off, ready to go to sleep, and I just wanted to show you guys how I use my facial oil. So this is the one that I just made with you guys. This has the argan oil, rosehip seed oil, and a little bit of chamomile essence in it. And what I'm going to do is I just take a few drops and I apply this to my face and sleep so that it can soak in throughout the night. So about 5 to 6 drops is all you need. I go a little bit extra just because it's nighttime, so I really want to get all of the added benefits. Rub my hands together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pat this into my skin and really just hold it into my skin so that it really soaks in and absorbs. With oils, you don't want to really rub and move around too much because it doesn't work the same way that lotions do. So, and despite it smelling absolutely horrendous, actually I shouldn't scare you guys, it's not really that bad. It's obviously a little bit funky, but number one, you get used to it, so please don't stop you from trying this out. God, I can't speak. But number one, you do get used to it, and number two is that it soaks in pretty fast and the smell goes away. So I highly suggest using lavender instead of chamomile in order to mask the smell. And because this has rosehip seed oil, I'm going to focus around my under eyes just because I already have fine lines there and I really don't want to get wrinkles and, you know, sagginess underneath my eyes. So that is how I make my facial oil, that is how I use my facial oil. I really hope that this encourages you guys to start using facial oils because I promise you they're so much more beneficial for your skin than using commercial lotions. I will leave a list of all the products that I used down in the description box below and some information that I talked about. Definitely check out Purador because you're not going to find that quality of oil anywhere else. If you're planning on purchasing facial oils, definitely buy them through Purador. I'm going to leave their link down below, and I also have a coupon code from them, which is Nevada25. So if you guys start using a facial oil, definitely leave me a comment below on if you like it or not, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video.